Hello. I decided I was going to do something a little different, and instead of type out a blog, I was going to do a video blog and see how that goes for the day or in the evening, and whether or not I'll be doing it again, I don't know. But yeah. How is everyone? I hope your evening is going well. I hope that wherever you are in the world, that life is treating you kind, and if you are creative, I wish upon you great production. If you're a reader, find all the words, immerse yourself within them. If you're just a person that likes everything or anything or nothing, continue to do so. Love doing what you do, even if it's nothing. I just decided to do this because I just filmed myself reciting a poem I wrote that I actually posted on the blog. It was the conversation, so I filmed myself reciting it. And I had this issue where I was staring here and staring there and staring there because I had the words up on the screen, and then the computer, the image capture is on the right side of the screen, and then the camera is actually at the top of the screen. So I was like, I'm trying to make eye contact with the camera. I need to make eye contact with the camera and not be looking over here because people are like, what are you looking at? So. And then there's this glare from my glasses, and I can't see without them. So yeah, I did the conversation, and I was going to do another one, but it's unfinished, and I need to finish it. So anyway, so I also wanted to address my absence. For those who don't follow me on Facebook or the author page, why I haven't been blogging, I've been in pain. I have sciatica, and the last couple of days it's not been fun. As a matter of fact, I had to go to the ER because the nerve was so bad, like I couldn't walk. Like down my left leg, I could barely walk, and every step I took, every footfall was like a surge of pain through my body. So I had to go get that fixed. I didn't want to wait a whole week or two to go see my doctor because that's exactly what would have happened. And I had been be in pain for all that time, so I just decided I was going to go to the ER. I get to the ER. Yeah, women. Um, I was unprepared. Had a male nurse. I was so unprepared. Um, so how do I say this? Okay, so I get to the ER, and we were talking about the pain and everything and what it's from. And everybody knows it was sciatica. That's what it was because I've been diagnosed with it before. And so the male nurse comes in and says, he comes in and he says, got a shot for you. So I'm like, oh, I'm offering up veins and stuff. He said, nope. I was like, what? He said, nope, I need your butt cheek. And I was like, so, and I say I was unprepared. I had taken a shower and I did not moisturize my buttocks. So I'm like, man, this is gonna be so embarrassing. And it was, but he was cool about it. He didn't say anything. After he gave me a shot, I'm like, thank you. He's like, no, thank you. I was like, oh, yeah, fun, getting shot in the butt. So, and that helped. That helped a whole lot. They gave me whatever that shot was, and then some pills to take, and the pain just kind of bled away. So, like, the next day, I was walking around the house dancing and stuff and moving and all types of stuff I couldn't do before. And then I went grocery shopping yesterday, or the day before yesterday. What was yesterday? So it was Saturday. I went shopping Friday. I went shopping Friday. and spent 4 hours in the store looking for stuff, and all that walking, and then the cool air just attacked me again, and I was just like, oh, I gotta get off my feet, I have to get off this leg, I have to get off my back, just all that pressure and stuff that was hurting. So that's what we did. I came home and I put groceries up, and then I just flopped on the bed because I was like, I'm not moving anymore. So yeah, and it's not as bad as it was. There's still some pain, but it's not as bad as it was. And I think because it's been cold and rainy here, I think that has something to do with it too. Because my knees have been acting crazy, like pain, and then they pop, and my back does the same thing. And I'm like, am I transforming or turning into the Ghost Rider? What is going on? So I fully expect to be a completely different being in the morning, you know, turn into a Rubik's Cube or something. I don't know. So yeah, so that was that. Sciatica is not fun at all. I likened this pain before when I had it because I didn't have any painkillers or anything, and I had refused to go to the doctor for whatever reason. I don't even know why. Like a few years ago, and if you know what a golf cleat looks like, how golf cleats have metal spikes in the bottom of the shoe. And I was like, they're asking me to, I was trying to explain the pain to my husband at the time. And he's like, well, what does it feel like? And I was like, it feels like somebody with a golf cleat just scraping across my back, like standing there and then scraping across my back. And he's like, why don't you go to the doctor? And I was like, I don't want to go. But me, I was not in my right mind at the time. So, I'm like, everybody, these people are going to lock me away. I don't care what kind of doctor it was. I thought they were going to lock me away for whatever reason. And so I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. Eventually started taking ibuprofen, and that didn't help. It just went away by itself. I would do hot baths and showers and stretch as much as I could, and that would, it let up. On top of that, I'm praying. I'm on Jesus' last nerve. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. So yeah, and I thinking back, how Facebook lets you see the memories of what you posted past years and past months and stuff like that. So I see where, and it happened again. That's so odd. Like years ago in October, that's when it happened, and then it happened this year in October. So I'm like, what is with October? So I don't know. It was just the weirdest thing. No fun at all. So what else is there? I'm fine now. I can do some dances. I can twist. If I twist too much, I shout, and we don't want that. So that's fun. And I was playing around in this group, switching us up, playing around in this group that I'm a part of, and I did not know my daughter was a part of the same group, and so I just texted her. Well, I just sent a message. I was like, "Fancy meeting you here." She's like, "Hi, mom." I'm like, "Did you just acknowledge me in public?" she, she's like, "Yeah, whatever." Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I think it's funny that we both got accepted into the same group, and we like it very much. So it's pretty cool. Um, Things coming up. I'm still trying to finish short stories or novellas as they're turned out to be. I am trying to pen a Halloween story to put on the blog, the post in the works portion of the blog, and my attention span has just been that of a caffeinated fly, just all over the freaking place. So I'm trying to reel it in and not take too much sugary stuff and caffeine, but I need it. I need it because I'm sleepy. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. And the subject, I have 3 working ideas, and I don't know which one to pick. So the one is about one excuse me, one of my friends, he had a writing prompt in another group that we're in, and he came up with the prompt for two girls in an egg. They found an egg in the garden, and so the one idea was there's this masquerade ball that's going on around Halloween, and these two girls find a Romanov's um, Fabergé egg in a garden as a prize, but um, there's something sinister going on where in the garden where they find it because it's like a maze, like one of those big, huge hedge mazes. So I'm working on that. Um, what else? Oh, the other one was um more of a psychological thing where it was a haunted house. Um, and in the haunted house, well, we don't know if the people are haunted or if the house is haunted because it's two different things. Because one, the person, I want the person to be haunted, particularly particularly um to throw off there being a haunting in the house, so you think it's one thing but it turns out to be another, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with that one. So I kind of I'm bending leaning towards the other one, but I kind of like that idea. And then the other one, the last one was what was my last one? About a house on a block that like a main street block that every city has, like Main Street. Everybody has a main street in their city, in their state or whatever. And the house itself, if you've ever seen sci-fi, watch sci-fi, you see the Channel Zero um series that they have on there. It's Channel Zero, and then the one that I'm kind of referencing is the No End House. So I kind of want to do something with that. Just flip it around and make it, you know, not write the story exactly the way that it is on the show, but flip it around and you know have it be something cool. I don't know if any of that makes any sense to anybody. I'm just shooting out ideas that I have that I really want to do, and I am hot. I have this hoodie on. Okay, so that's that. Um, the anthology that I was working on, my work, my piece has been submitted. It has been workshopped to death. It finally was taken down, and so it's in the judging process right now with everybody. So fingers crossed for that. Let's hope, because I have two stories submitted for the anthology. So let's hope the one that I want gets accepted. I really want the cool one to get accepted. They're both cool, but the one that gave me the most trouble, I feel like it needs to be in the anthology. So, um, and I can't decide whether it gave me trouble or if it was just an easy write because of where it came from. Um, it was a bit of both because my brain was not cooperating when I was writing that story. It was doing its own thing, and I was just trying to focus well enough to get it on paper. And I think most of that bled into the story. Um, so I hope it gets chosen. I really do. And I've been talking about NaNoWriMo, because I keep telling it Remo. It's not for NaNoWriMo because you say right. National Novel Writers Month. So that's coming up real soon. And I just pulled out my flash drive and I have my novel printed out. What's you know what I have of it printed out, and I really want to finish it. I really want to finish it. I want to finish it so bad. I put that thing off for so long, and I just keep saying in November. November, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get done, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. I just have to go back and do all the editing crap that I have to do to it. Where it's gonna end up, I don't know. I'm hoping. Um, to get some other eyes on it. It's that thing is over 100,000 words. I don't even know. I don't know. It's a thriller. It's not a psychological thriller. It's a suspense thriller. Um, and I need some other eyes on it. I really want an editor to look at it. You know, and tell me what's what and work with me on snapping it into shape. Um, so I'm hopeful with that. And I also want to mention while I'm talking about editing, I have a friend, two friends that have an editing service, and their editing service is called Kingsman Editing, and they are Casey Berryman and Michelle King, duh, King, Michelle King, um, and they have joined forces to create a business and an editing service for writers, future writers, people who want to write, people thinking about it. You know, if you got poetry, if you got any of that, if you need some editing, you need some eyes on it, they're good for it. So I'm shouting them out. Out, not for points, but I'm because they're pretty good at what they do. Because we've been working with them with the anthology, and I've been in the past two anthologies and been awesome. So I wanted to shout them out. And then I have this idea. I don't know if anybody knows a really good artist or someone who dabbles in the arts. I have this idea for one of my novellas that I'm working on, right? The one with the carnival is a carnival one, and there's a thrift shop one, but they're both tied into the same universe. Um, so the carnival one, I want tarot cards of each of the characters from the carnival. I want them on a card. It could be like a small carnival poster size into a tarot card or an actual tarot card with that character on it. So I want to do that, and I'm trying to figure out who I can talk to get that done. I have one person um, he's awesome at some artwork. He really is. He did a portrait of me. He did a portrait of me. I think it turned out pretty good. I liked it. But this I want it to be like hand drawn, maybe watercolor or color pencil, something like that. I don't know if I'm being too specific or acrylic paint. I don't care as long as they do it. As long as it looks good. So if anybody knows anybody, please leave a comment below this on this post. Please leave a comment on this post, and I will talk to them and see what's what. Um, I think that's going to be pretty cool because the idea I have is to have both of those stories on one little flash drive thingy or in a QC code thing, QR code. Or is it QC or QR? I don't know. One of those little codes you can use. You pick up your phone and you snap it, and you can see whatever the image is or whatever information you have there. That's what I want to do. So I want both of those stories to go with that. Um, and that's it. That's it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Um, it is Sunday night, and I missed The Walking Dead, and I hope it comes back on later on tonight. Probably will if it's not on right now. Or maybe I'll catch it next week or the end of in the middle of the week or something. Um, you guys watching The Walking Dead? No? Okay. I like The Walking Dead. And I'm waiting for I have to wait till 2019 to see Game of Thrones. And I'm waiting on Stranger Things. So I'm like I have time, but I got a feeling that it's all gonna hit in November, and I won't be able to watch anything because I'm gonna be too busy writing. So I just have to like space out some time or something, like schedule some time to be able to write and take breaks and stuff. So, because I'm a mad woman around November, really, especially with NaNoWriMo. Mm-mm, I'm a mess, but yeah. Um, so that's all I have to say. Um, my mouth is really dry. I have no idea why that is. It's water. We don't put vodka in water bottles. We have special glasses for that. So, how's the weather where you are? It's raining and cold here. I heard there was snow today in some places, like in Ohio and Colorado, up there in Omaha. How's the weather? Tell me that too. Let me know. I'm dying to know. And what are you guys working on? You working on stuff? You doing stuff? Anything interesting? You dancing? You an artist? You writing? You doing activist projects or community projects? What are you doing? Let me know. I want to know. Please tell me. Okay. So this is long. This is a little bit over 20 minutes, and I hope you watch it. Next time I do this, if I decide to do this, I'll try to tell a story or something. I wanted to do a story. I wanted to tell a story about a specific time. As I was writing this poem today, about a specific incident that happened some years ago, and I was just like, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much. So I decided not to do that. Um, maybe next time. Maybe next time, if there is a next time. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, have a good evening. In the words of one of my favorite Facebook personalities, I guess you can call, or influencer. Um, she's so funny, Tabitha Brown. I don't know if you guys know her. She's so funny. She says, "How's it go? Have a good day, and if you can't have a good day, don't go screw it with nobody else." Something like that. So have a good day, and if you can't, don't go screw it up anybody else's. So have a good day, have a good evening, rest well, and also remember there's only one you. Take care of you. Allow others to take care of you too.